Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, allow me also to take this opportunity to condole with the family of the late Munyao. And the late Munyao goes down in history as a very good leader in our country. Were it not for the late Munyao, we probably would never have had the opportunity to have the services that were rendered to this country by President Mwingi, the late. It is men like the late Munyao who courageously supported the late Mwingi, supported his party, the Democratic Party of Kenya, which was then a very strong party that went on to work together with other opposition parties to form the NAC coalition of 2002 that obliterated the then KANU regime. And were it not for the resilience of leaders like Honorable Munyao and his leadership as Secretary General of the Democratic Party, we probably would never have enjoyed the kind of leadership that we enjoyed from the late President Mwingi, and I pay glowing tribute to the late Munyao, condole with his family, and pray that the Almighty God may rest his soul in eternal peace as he comforts his family to be able to move on with life even in the absence of their father and the patriarch of their family. Indeed, it's a great loss not to the people of the constituency that he represented when he was a member of parliament, to the people of Ukambani, but to all Kenyans and political parties in our country. But also sad, Honorable Speaker, that we are paying tribute to a great leader of the then vibrant Democratic Party. Honorable Speaker, you know today Democratic Party is a pale shadow of what it was during the times of the late Munyao as Secretary General. I have been shocked, Honorable Speaker, this morning to watch with a lot of embarrassment and shame as a member of parliament when somebody who served this house as a former speaker for 10 years, stoops to the level of fighting with young village boys. People who are the ages of, not of his son, but his grandson. The late Munyao would turn in his grave, had he been rested, if he imagined that the party he led would have people purporting to be its leaders today who are fighting with people, young men and women who are the age of their grandchildren. And it's shameful for our former speaker, the Honorable J.B. Muturi, to allow himself, even with the frustration of losing elections. The elections will come and go. But your respect as an elder, your respect as a former speaker, former cabinet secretary, former attorney general, a grandfather, a father, a husband. Mr. Former Speaker, you should never allow yourself, as frustrated as you are, allow the people of Mbeere to make their choice, and they will make their choice. And you cannot whip people to vote for your candidate, and you cannot box our young men and women to vote for your candidate. Please, Mr. Former Speaker, allow the people of Mbeere to elect their new member of parliament without boxing them, without intimidating them. And, God forbid that when time comes, we will pay glowing tribute to each other's participation as leaders. But now when we start reducing, Honorable Speaker, as a speaker, that seat that you are sitting on, Honorable Speaker, the people of Kenya watch you every Tuesday to Thursday afternoon and Wednesday mornings as you preside over the National Assembly. This is the third most powerful position in the Republic of Kenya. When you serve in that position, you can never reduce yourself to the level J.B. Muturi is reducing himself and reducing this house. And I must say I'm ashamed to have had a speaker like that, Honorable Speaker. Thank you.
Honorable members, let us be upstanding and observe a minute of silence in honor of the late Honorable Munyao. May God rest the soul of the Honorable Joseph Konzolo Munyao in eternal peace. We have a request for a statement by the Honorable Charles Ngusia. You're present.
Yes, Madam Speaker. Pursuant to provision of Study in Order 44.2c, I rise to request for a statement from the Chairperson of the Department or Committee on the Administration and Internal Security regarding investigations into the death of Ms. Lucia Kithuka in Kitui County. Honorable Speaker, on 17th of October 2024, Ms. Mukite Kithuka, a resident of Mwingi West constituency, was found dead under unclear circumstances at her home stayed in Kanya Village, Migwani Ward, Kitui County. The family immediately reported the incidents at Ngutani Police Station at OB number 02-18-10-2024. On 10th February 2025, the son to the deceased, Mr. Jeffrey Kaluku Kithuka, began receiving death threats, which appear to be aimed at deterring him from pursuing justice for the death of his mother. He reported these threats at Ngutani Police Station under OB number 27-10-02-2025. Regrettably, no investigations were undertaken into the death of Ms. Lucia until 7th April 2025, when the matter was finally referred to the Kitui County Criminal Investigation Officer, prompting several witnesses to be called to the record to record statements. The family in distress, as no suspects has been arraigned before a court of law for the death of Ms. Lucia Mukiti to date. Yet they continue to receive death threats believed to be from the perpetrator. Despite numerous visits to the police station to follow upon on the status of the investigation, no substantive information has been provided to the family. Honorable Speaker, it is against this background that I seek a statement from the Chairperson of the Department or Committee on Administration and Internal Security on the following. 1. Report on the status of investigation to the death of Ms. Lucia Mukite Kithuka, reported under OB number 02-18-10-24 at Nkutani Police Station, and an indication of any arrest made relating to this matter. 2. The action taken by the police to investigate the threat made to Mr. Jeffrey Kaluku Kithuka and reported under OB number 27-10-02-2025, and measures taken to ensure protection of the family and witnesses who have recorded their statement. 3. The measures put in place by the Minister of Interior and National Administration to enhance safety in Mwingi West constituencies, considering the rise in cases of insecurity in the area. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Chairperson, Administration and Internal Security.
Thank you very much, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, this is about death, and I think life of Kenyans is really important. Considering that next week we are going on the long recess, we'll ask the ministry to respond to us in 2 weeks, and then we'll give honorable colleague the response from the ministry. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
And honorable members, before we proceed, allow me to recognize the presence of Light International School from Westlands constituency, Nairobi County, who are seated in the Speaker's Gallery. On behalf of the National Assembly, we welcome you to the presence of Parliament. Thank you. The next is a request for statement by the Honorable Anthony Mupe, member for Rubai. Are you present? There you are.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, I rise to raise a request for statement